Hey guys, Coach Jesse here. Just following up from my last video talking about core training, what it is, what it's not, and this video I'm going to talk about how you can apply it. So when we're talking about core training, we are trying to prevent motion at the spine. So the goal when doing weightlifting, whether it's with a bar, kettlebell, dead ball, dumbbell, sledgehammer, sandbag, insert your favorite training tool, doesn't matter. The goal is to preserve a neutral spine, which is the natural curves. Okay, so it's not dead straight, it's the natural S-curve of your spine. We don't want to go into excessive flexion, rounding, excessive extension, arching, rotation, okay, twisting motions, or lateral flexion or side bending. Okay, the goal is to try and stay nice and square between these 4 points, keeping a nice rigid torso and trunk so you can preserve your spine. Make the legs do the work when it's a leg exercise. Make the arms do the work when it's an upper body movement. Okay? I'm going to demonstrate a few different types of hinge. So the concept of neutral spine and bracing your core, working your trunk muscles, that's all of the muscles basically between these 4 points, is to keep your spine as neutral as possible. Okay? And I'm going to explain using different tools what we're looking for. Okay? So if I demonstrate with my trusty broomstick, and I just do a broomstick good morning, a hinge pattern, what you will notice is my hips move, my back does not. What does happen is my back changes angle. It goes from vertical to horizontal-ish. Okay? This is the motion we see. If we call the broomstick my spine, which I know, it's not straight. Alright, it's just a visual representation, okay? The broomstick doesn't change shape. It doesn't go from here to here or here. It stays neutral. But it does go from vertical, straight up and straight down, to horizontal-ish. The shape is the same, the angle is different. That's vertical, that's horizontal, I'm about there. Does that make sense? So that's, we'll call it unloaded. Alright? So yeah, Jesse, it's easy to do when you've got no weight. Roger that. Let's try it with a little bit of load. Okay? 5.4 kilo, sledgehammer. So this is what I'm saying. It's a principle-based rule, a law to abide by, regardless of unloaded, light load. Let's grab some dumbbells. Let's do some RDLs. Back didn't change shape. I was bending from my hips because it's a hip hinge. Hip bend, not back bend. Let's try dead ball. 20 kilos. Same concept. Barbell, good morning. Lots of movement at my hips. I can feel my hamstrings. Not a lot of movement or motion at my spine. This is good. This is what core training is about. Using all of your stabilizer and strong superficial and deeper muscles, abdominals, obliques, psoas, lats, all of these big strong muscles to support your spine. More support equals more stability, equals less stress on your back, equals you can lift heavier, equals you can do more reps, equals you can get more results out of less volume, less repetitions. And if we start doing some of the other stuff, let's go clean a bell. Even in here, it wants to pull me to the side. I don't want to do exercises from here. I'm not square. Spine's definitely not neutral. So, staying up tall, shoulders level, hips level, abs like a fucking rock. I'm having to work hard to prevent my body from being pulled that way and also rotated. This is what core training is about, guys. Shoulders are level, hips are level, okay? I don't have one hip cocked out to the side, all right? It's real easy to hang out on the hip. This leg's just a fucking kickstand. It's not doing anything for me. Do this all day long. That's not the point. We're not here to do it all day long. We want effective training. So here, 16 kilos ain't that heavy. But if I work on my position, staying square, bit of glutes, bit of abs, bit of oblique on the other side, you better fucking believe it, then, hey, your spine's going to be spared and you're going to place the effort and the emphasis where you want it, which is your muscles. Obliques, glutes, all of these muscles that your core is designed to fucking do. Don't take the easy way out and accept, okay, my hips aren't square. Oh, my body's slightly twisted. Oh, my back's a little bit rounded. Or, I've got the old duck butt. I'll just do my exercises from here. And these guys are on fucking vacation. No, tighten up. Get your hips square, get your shoulders square, keep your spine neutral, and perform your exercises with fucking surgical precision. That's how you get more out of your training. You don't have to do sit-ups, you don't have to do crunches. Every exercise you do can involve your trunk, can help you build your core, if you train it that way. And that's really the message I'm trying to get across here is, it doesn't matter if it's a barbell, kettlebell, dumbbell, sandbag, the implement is irrelevant. It's the concept and the idea that I want you to take away and actually start applying to your training. Okay, so core training. Use it when you push, pull, hinge, squat. Okay, every training day is an opportunity. Every repetition is a chance for you to develop more stability, more strength, and more support for your spine. Your spine doesn't want to have to do more lifting and more work than required, so don't make it. So guys, that is proper core training. Use your trunk. There shouldn't be any real motion happening between these 4 points, whether it's a squat pattern, whether it's a press, whether it's a chin-up, whether it's a lunge, whether it's a deadlift. Your back shouldn't move. Your back shouldn't be doing the lifting. If it's a hip-dominant movement, make your hips do the work. Okay? If it's an upper body movement, make your upper body do it. And use the midsection as the connector to transfer energy from the ground through the implement. Okay, so core training, that's what it is. That's how to do it effectively. I hope it's given you some insights into how to get more out of it so you can stay safer, lift heavier, and get better results in less time. So guys, I appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any feedback or comments, drop them below. I will happily read those, and they are much appreciated. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.